Are you tired of fighting with your strong-willed kid? Girl. Yes, let's just admit that a few years back, we asked God and the universe, the divine, for this child that I could love more than anything and give the best parts of myself to. And now I have this mini me running around trying desperately to control my life. And I'm like, I asked for this, right? We did this to ourselves. And now what? So today we're going to cover some very practical tips that will hopefully make the next decade before college a little easier and keep our sanity. My name is Danielle Kelly. I am not just a parenting coach. I am also on this wild roller coaster ride of strong-willed parenting with you. And today I want to give you, like I said, just a few tips that is hopefully going to make all of this a little bit easier. So first up is a huge one. I want you to acknowledge that these strong-willed traits in your children are going to take them so far. Yes, the innovators, the persuaders, the creators, the inventors, the ones that are going to see it through, the ones that have the audacity to break through these glass ceilings. We're raising those kids right now. So every day that you are battling with these children, I need you to keep that in the back of your mind. They're going to go so far. I have no doubt. They are going so far, and I'm so excited to see where mine ends up. But right now, I need to acknowledge his strength. I see you. I know that you are this amazing kid. I know that you can do it all on your own. I know that you are strong, you are independent. I know you can do it by yourself. But maybe you don't have to practice so hard on mom right now to sharpen those skills. So we're going to acknowledge that. And even if they don't ease up on us, I need you to remember that silently in the back of your mind. One day, this attitude is going to take them so far, okay? The other thing that you're going to want to do is to set up a consistent routine and boundaries. I worked with a client a few months back, and she told me that every day at 7:30, she was exhausted. She was done. Whatever her daughter asked for after 7:35-ish was almost a given. I don't need to tell you that we are not doing that around here. That is like the worst thing that you could do with a strong-willed child who is already pushing and pushing and pushing. I want to see how far I can go. I want to see how much I can get. I want to see what I can do. So if you're strong for 12 hours, and in that 13th hour, your child knows whatever I asked mom for earlier in the day, I can have. Baby, we're not doing that. We do not have those kind of children, okay? We need to set up clear, consistent boundaries and routines around everything, around morning time, homework time, bath, bed, whatever you've got going on during the day. You have to have clear, consistent boundaries and routines. So how do we do that, right? You're going to offer them choices. You are going to give them as many choices as you can possibly give them. Would you rather have cereal for breakfast or bacon and eggs? Choices. And you might think that's so silly and it's so simple. It is so simple. But with your strong-willed kiddo who is pushing to see how far they can go, how much they can really get out of you, they are keeping notice. Okay, I have a say-so in my life. I get to have a say-so. I get to be a co-creator in my own existence. I get to have a little nugget of power, and that is going to mean so much to your children. Let them be involved. Let them have a say-so. For us, this looks like, would you rather go ahead and get some free time in or get the hard thing done and do the homework? If they choose the hard thing, honor that. Okay, that is going to also serve them well later in life. Do the hard thing first. I see you. But it could be as simple as, would you rather have corn or carrots for dinner? Let them have a say-so. You will be amazed at how far this will transform your relationship with your kid. Next up, we are going to pick our battles. Not everything has to keep you so triggered. We have already said these children are going to see how far I can go. Sometimes it's just better to ignore them. You know, I seen a thing the other day that said arguments are a cycle. So when one person steps out of the pattern, out of the cycle, the argument's done. No matter even if they are strong-willed children, they're still children, right? They're still going to do all those annoying things to see how big of a reaction they can get. And when I ignore mine, he kind of just, okay, this is a losing battle. I'll go bother somebody else. You know, take yourself out of this argument and choose your battles wisely. You are going to need your energy reserves for another war. So we're going to drop these small battles, okay? Last up, I need you to stay calm. I need you to, and this is so hard, hear me. I know this is so hard. But if you get triggered and your emotions start running high, you can't be the beacon of calm that these kids need. You need to stay calm in their whirlwind of chaos where they are trying to see how much storm they can get brewing, how big they can make this hurricane. If you are calm, how big can it really get? And this takes me back to my early days of parenting. I'm not even ashamed to admit that in my very early new mom days, I cried myself to sleep so often thinking about how I fudged it up, how much I wish I had handled the situation better. Two things came to save my life with that. First up, I started accepting I'm not perfect, okay? I'm learning too. I'm not going to get everything right. But also, I worked on my triggers and I accepted that this kid is going to be here to push me and help me grow, and he's going to also be here to see how far he can take it. And I can't be triggered all the time, or else I can't be the mom that he deserves. So, zen out, Mom. If you need help with that, my name is again Danielle Kelly. I am a parenting coach. I have 6 years of training in parenting, conscious parenting, positive parenting, mindful training, girl, all the parentings. 6 years of dedicated training that I am here to share with you on this channel, but I also offer my services one-on-one. The link is always in the bio. If you found any of this info helpful, or if you have any tips for me, leave them in the comments. I'm also on the journey with you. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here soon. Good luck on the roller coaster, guys. You've got this.